Hey, what's going on? This is another episode of the Reporter Vlog, aka Trump Thoughts. Um, he's still at it again, and he pretty much got his henchmen collecting immigrants, and not the immigrants that he said he was going to collect, such as criminals and whatnot in general. It's pretty much all this a setup. It's pretty much all this a cover up under the cover of illegal immigrant, pretty much under the cover of legal immigrants. Its nation is at a dark place. To tell you the truth, which is not new to God, because he knows what happens before the day even comes. But this nation is in a dark place right now. Led by a vessel that is painted that way, using people around him, using he's pretty much changed his playbook since the first time he was inaugurated. Uh, he has soldiers following him left and right, outside MAGA this time. And you look on TikTok and you see mayors arrested. That's unheard of. Who would ever think? Who would ever think that we'll be living in a time where mayors are arrested um, for not going along with the program? In other words, that's what this is all about. It's all about him arresting mayors, arresting anybody that doesn't go along with the program. And that includes congressmen, congress ladies. It doesn't matter. Everybody's up for grabs with this guy, with Trump, and that's all it's doing. And person would have to be totally hooked on the program, and are pretty much hooked on this guy to pretty much go along with the program. But it's nothing new these days. It's nothing new in this day and time, because you're looking at you got a group of people out there floating around that's pretty much sheep. Pretty much sheep. Yeah. Whatever Trump does, it is right and is righteous whatsoever. He doesn't care about the protection of America. All he cares about, he's arresting people that goes against him. He doesn't care about the cost of his decisions. Because I go back to the beginning. Everything has a beginning. Everything has a beginning in these type of in dictators' life. In the beginning I guess you say yeah, in the beginning of these type of people's lives, such as Donald Trump. Because it starts at the top at his parents. His parents made this monster. His parents did. That's all it's to it. His parents made this monster, this cold-hearted monster that we see today. Cause this cold-hearted monster in chapter 2 of Donald Trump. But it's a sad thing to see when you see a mayor standing up for right, getting arrested under the cover of what? Because he's American. It's all about that cult mentality. And if you don't go along with the program, the MAGA cult, if you're not a yes man or a yes lady, you're going down. But it's a joke now. It really is. See them immigrants getting slammed to the ground, and seeing the kids getting snatched away from the children. Man, and you would have to be an awfully like somebody said on their TikTok. You would have to be an awfully sick individual. He was about ready to say it before my tablet ran out of my tablet battery ran dead. He was about ready to say it. You would have to be an awfully sick individual to think what he is doing is right. I can understand the MAGA, cause MAGA is pretty much a cult. That's all it's doing. They can act like it's not, but it's pretty much a cult. It's a modern day cult that we are pretty much witnessing. But if you are outside that cult circle and you think what he is doing is right, you think what he's doing is for the good of the country, something's wrong with your mentality. You need Jesus. Seriously. You need a dose of him. A big old dose. One dose of him. If you truly think that what he is doing, if you truly get a pleasure out of young girls getting slammed to the ground, kids getting snatched away from the parents, you need a dose of Jesus. Because what he is doing is not for the good of the country. He's doing the same things that them old monsters used to do. And we all know who they were. We all know who they were. He's doing the same things. Especially this time. Last time he was he was crazy, but he was soft. But this time, he's more ice cold. More ice cold. And if you find justification in his coldness, you are sick. And you need Jesus. You need Jesus. Because he is showing you. He is showing you. He's showing you how this man works. And if you don't, and it's pretty much a crossroads. Are you gonna stand against him? Or are you gonna join in with him? Are you gonna stand for right? Or are you gonna stand for cold-blooded evil? Cause he has soldiers now. He has soldiers now. Soldiers that are under the cover, are working under the cover of making America great, are pretty much purging America of the so-called criminals. Because they are arresting anybody. They are arresting anybody. Like I said, whoever heard you be, who would ever think you'll be living in a country where a mayor is being handcuffed, where a 19-year-old is being charged for chump change charge on a chump change charge, where the authority is using any excuse where they can take anybody off the street that is an immigrant. That's what that's what that was under a small under a small petty crime. A 19-year-old was arrested and slammed to the ground under a small petty crime. These are the times that we are living in, where they are using small pettiness to fulfill their huge evil agenda. That's where they're working now. That's where they're working now. You can be you can be driving your car and not have your lights on, and if you are an immigrant, if you are an immigrant, you get let's put it like this: the crimes that they look for, the little petty crimes, is an excuse to pull you over and to take you down. Pull you over and take you down. That's what it is. That's what it is. But there's something else in where it is now, especially in Massachusetts. Man, I was watching it today. Whew, man. Let me get on off her. Like I said, if you need Jesus if you think it's normal. If you think it's for the greater good, you need Jesus. I'm gone.